Yo, we are back in. We didn't have time for the fast forward, so we're back into another episode. It's a new day, not game time. I'm talking about real time here. Dick Wasington, strutting around. Lots of work to be done still. Yeah, and I'm in two minds over. I know what you're thinking, like, well, why are you in two minds, you fucking dickhead? You just started making the video. And you've got a good point there, but I'm in two minds about whether I ought to, you know, make a fast forward and just complete these projects that I've started, or to go and do something more interesting. If we fast forward it and just get it done, nip it in the bud, get it out of the way, you know, hopefully, you know, that's just the first part of this episode, and we'll have more interesting things to come. You know, because it can be kind of boring. You know, I don't want to overuse the running around like a maniac business, but oh yeah, I forget you can't use E. You can't hold E anymore. That's probably because of idiots like me falling down the roof. So you have to now specify that you want to climb through, and when you do that, you're thinking shit. Don't, like, you know, don't fucking do one head first out of the you know, off the second floor, whatever, and do yourself a complete mischief. But it works. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, should we just get this out of the way? Should we just nip it in the bud and just get it sorted, get it finished, finish what we started? Then we can go and do something a bit more spicy, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to do that, guys. I'm going to speed it up to times 16 again and catch up with you in a minute. Signifies the fact that I'm going to bring you back in here. It's just a couple of other things. Look, we're going to remove this glass and barricade this this window here. And the other thing to let you know about is that we've actually moved on to build 36. It's done another sneaky. I must change my settings so it doesn't just do it automatically. So we're now thrown into build 36. I'm going to have to change the you know, the thumbnail for the video as well. Not a lot seems to have changed. We build 36, you know, nothing too drastic to worry about, but yeah, that's where we're at. Bring you back in here. As you can see, the carpentry project is coming on leaps and bounds. It's good, and that's the second skill point that we've had a little boosty in, so there's shitloads going on now. Look, we've got sprinting, we've got carpentry. It's all good, brother. Look, put the point in sprinting because we need it. It's going to be great. We can't sprint right now, we're tired and we're laden. But carpentry level 5, we're going to put one into that. We've still got the multiplier for the 5 to 6. Once we get 6, I think we get staircases. Could be mistaken. So it's all good. It's all good. We've got 2 skill points left. We're saving one for blade accuracy. The other one might as well go into blunt accuracy, to be honest with you. That's where we're at. So we're going to build a door here. We've already put hinges and stuff on the floor, so barricade, yep. Looks like we've got just enough to finish the job, which is great. Yeah, the whole building window frames and shit after you've done the frame is a total arse ache. You end up right clicking on about 1,000,000 points trying to find the right bit in order to, you know, bring up the command to do it. It's a bit ball bags, you know, not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're building up a nice collection of tree branches and twigs and stuff here, which is all good because it's all fuel for the fire and lighting the fire and all that stuff. We need to just take it easy. We need to sit ourselves down for a minute and rest. But saying that, it's getting quite late anyway. We've probably got time for one more shunt climb through. It makes me so nervous, man. It makes me so nervous. I think we're just going to fucking plummet, smash our face into the floor, break our leg and whatever. Brings back some bad memories. Right, but the rooftop project is going alright. It's going alright. And it's fun, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm sort of treating it like it's shit I don't want to be doing, and I'm fast forwarding it, but that's just to, you know what I mean, it's just to save you, spare you. You know what I mean? Zomboid is great, a lot of Zomboid is just pure work, baby, you know. Still got so many plans of what I want to do with this town here. I can't even begin to explain myself. But, you know, bit by bit we'll get there. A real strong inner wall here would be appropriate as far as I'm concerned. We haven't cleared in a couple of days. We might want to just go and check out what's going on. In fact, we need to plant some more crops, so we're going to do that before we go to bed, and then we'll nip it in the bud. You know what I mean? We'll call it a night. As you can see, I'm turning this more into like a platform. You know what I mean? And all will become apparent. The way the game works. I haven't been able to put supports underneath because when I go down to the street, I couldn't even see like what I was building up there. So, you know, I thought I'm not just going to guess. Right. So we're just building on air, like we're Silver Surfer or something, you know. But I think we might just put the jetty piece here. I think this might end up being in the middle of the road. 1, 2, I think it's something like that, you know what I mean? So it could well be in the middle of the road. Yeah, we'll see. So loads of work to do, but the carpentry at least is, you know, paying dividends a little bit. We're getting skill points in it. We're using it all the time, so as the carpentry gets better, our structures become stronger and all that stuff. And I think, yeah, that's it for now then. Just going to finish that off tomorrow. A little bit more to do on that one. So let's plant some more seeds. We've got the watering can. Givesies. Come on, mate, just where is it? Yeah. Okay. Oh Jesus, we can try the carrots. Carrots are very hard to grow. So have we just got the 2 potatoes? Info. That's well watered, that's alright. Good stuff, okay. Put the tomatoes down here and here. Give it 50 water and see how it's doing. It's still thirsty, greedy bastard. Fuck it. Fill watering can. Careful not to do your water bottle. I don't even want to begin to imagine what that would mean, you know. Well watered, yep, fine. Whoa. Yeah, okay. So see, let's put some broccoli down here then. And here. I forget. You can get 200 out of the watering can. I forget that. So that's pretty decent. Can do 100 and 100. Right. We've had the broccoli. We'll try the carrots as well. And we need some cabbages really, because cabbages grow quite well. You know, from my recollection, they're not that much of a bastard to grow, and they harvest quite quickly. So if we can find some packets of those, we'll be all the happier for it. Need to make a composter as well. Our work is nowhere near done, but you knew that. There's a watering can. We get some kip, and then tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, this stage of the game, this is where, you know, it really dictates that you kind of try and organise your stuff a bit better, you know, more so than early game. You're getting established. This is mid-game territory, you know what I mean? Tree branch and all that stuff. Let's just tidy this up out here. Don't like the mess. We've got the sheet ropes there for, you know, on purpose. These are here so that when the zombies come scratching and knobbing around and, you know, pull down our sheet ropes, that we're going to keep some up on the roof so that we can be slick and we can get back down again should we need to. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So we're going to get that sleep that we were talking about. 10:30 drowsy, that should do. Hopefully it doesn't wake up at some stupid fucking time. Right, okay. With the fast forward, I'm going to have to chop the video and edit it. And I'll be back with you in a second. You won't know a thing, alright? Yo, so look at that sleep. Yes, I am damn sure. Yeah. And I'm on the red wine. I'm on the Bosch and Dahl Shiraz, and that's South African. And I've got to say, man, I love South African wine, New World wine. It's decent. Chile, South Africa, Argentina, I'm liking it. Aussie wine to an extent, but you know, their reds these days are too sweet for me. Okay, well, let's go back in there. Don't do that, Dick. Need some grub, matey, don't you? So, yes, mac and cheese, yes. Get to it, son. And we're just going to have a little bit more fast forward, guys, only because I really want to finish this building project before moving on to anything else. I really just want to nip it in the bud, you know what I mean? Just get it out of the way, just get it done and dusted. So I'm going to start legging it this way and back and forth, and I will speak to you in a minute. Alright.
You
welcome back, welcome back. As you can see, guys, I've decided in my sort of madness, in my state of madness, to connect these two roofs, and it's I wouldn't say it's paid off, but I haven't fallen off. So, you know, the transition from one to the other has been fine, has been smooth. Now, if I have the time and the wood, I really ought to barricade the rest of the roof here, just so that I don't kind of die, you know. But as you can see, we've got window access here, so we can get into this building. The only problem with that is that this building has stairs going down. Potentially that's a way for zombies to come up and invade our roof. Before I bridge these roofs here, the only way to get up here was literally the sheet ropes. That's it, because I knocked the stairs out. You know what I mean? I suppose, thinking about it, there's nothing to stop me going and smashing the stairs out of this building. Actually, that would be prudent. That's another thing for my to-do list, come to think of it. So we will have to do that as well. And that's the situation we're at, you know, and I just have to have a look at my goals, just think about what we want to do next. You know, we've basically completed this building project, as ugly and, you know, ramshackle that it looks, and there's so much more building to be done. You know, I've got things in mind. I've got giant kill theatre, I've got death corridors in mind, you know what I mean. Hopefully all will be revealed and we won't get our, you know, necks and faces bitten off. I prefer for that not to happen. You know, we want to keep on living. So I'm going to have a look at my goals and formulate a plan, and whether that's going to be in the next video or this video once I've cut down the videos and edited and all that shit, is yet to be seen. So I'm going to cut it right here, and it will either be the next episode or I will be right back. Alright.